Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. In this video I'm going to be talking about a number of different topics, things that I've covered over the last couple of weeks, couple of months, and just give you an update on where we're at with those. The first one is Dimo. So if you don't know what Dimo is, it's basically a data miner that you plug into your vehicle and it collects data on the way you drive, the vehicle's performance, and it sends that data across to Dimo. Dimo then sell that data to third-party companies like car manufacturers or car part manufacturers, insurance companies, people like that. The money that they pay for that data is then distributed, or some of it is distributed to you and I, people who use their data miner, as weekly rewards. Now the way it works is there's a fixed pot every week of Dimo tokens, and that is distributed evenly across all the people using the data miner. Now there are levels to using Dimo, so you start on level 1 obviously and you can work your way up to level 4. I'm currently on level 2, which I'll show you in a second. But basically the higher the level, the more reward tokens you will receive. Now some people have said that they don't think that the data miner itself, the actual unit, is good value for money. The cost of the unit is like $299, although they have released a smaller version now called a Macron, which is $99. Now it's obviously smaller in terms of the actual physical footprint. I don't think it does anything less. It might not collect the same data, or it might, not have the same functionality. I need to check that. Or it might just be that it is smaller and it's easy to hide within the vehicle. But you can get the smaller one for $99 now, which does offer the same reward structure as the bigger unit. Now people are obviously not happy with the price of that. A number of comments on my YouTube video said, it shouldn't cost that much for something, just a piece of plastic, an ODB2 device that plugs into your car. But the price is the price at the end of the day. Manufacturers of companies are allowed to set whatever price they want to sell their products. That's just commerce. That's just the way things are. Everything these days is expensive, I've come to realize, and I'm sure you've realized the same. So you obviously decide what's important to you, what's affordable to you, what's acceptable to you. And if you don't think that the price of the Dimo unit is an acceptable price, then just don't buy it. But the rewards I've received over the last 12 weeks have more than covered the price of that unit, which, like I say, I'll show you in a second. The other thing I just want to mention is that people have been saying that Dimo is a rug pull or it's a scam project. I mean, when I look into these, projects, I can only look into them as far as I can look into them. I look at the website, I read the white paper, I speak to the people behind the project if I can. With Dimo, I have, because they actually reached out to me in the first instance. I obviously look at other YouTubers' videos and see what other people are saying about it, and try and find out from other third parties what they're saying about it. Now what I will say is, don't necessarily take the advice or the word of YouTubers, me included. Some people are there just to push a project and push a product and make money. I'm not one of them, but that's just that's just my word. But you take that for what what you will. But this project, as far as I'm concerned, is definitely not a rug pull. It's not a shady project. It's not like a token that's just popped up out of nowhere, a virtual coin or something like that. It's not a a return on investment app or something virtual on the internet, Web3. It is an actual physical product that they are making, the manufacturing, and they are selling and shipping those products out to people. It has a use, a real world use. It collects data, that data is sent to a third party, third parties pay for that data, and rewards are issued. It's a genuine business as far as I can see. If you want to think it's a rug pull, then obviously that's your prerogative. But in any case, let's jump on over to the Dimo app and I'll show you exactly what I've made from it since I've been using it. So like I say, I've been using this now for, I think, 12 weeks in total. I'm on level 2 currently, so I can't even type. I'm typing all sorts of random letters here. So this is the app itself. If I click on market down here, you can see that I've got 79 Dimo in my wallet, because this is connected to my MetaMask wallet on the Polygon network. You can use Polygon or Ethereum. I'm using the Polygon network. If I click on see more here, you can see that 79 Demo was what I earned in the latest period, which was Monday. So all the rewards are paid out on a Monday, or at least they are here in the UK. So I was paid 79 Demo yesterday. So if I just have a look on CoinMarketCap here, the current price of Demo is 55 cents. It was a little bit more than that before. It was about 60 cents an hour or so ago. But looking at that, 0.5508 times 91 is 50. Oh, it's not 91, is it? Sorry. 0.5508 times 79. 0.5508 times 79, I'll get it right now, $43. So that's what I was rewarded this week, $43.51. Now, like I say earlier on, about an hour ago, that was worth more than that because the token price was 60 cents. It's had a big jump this week, Demo token, especially today. It has pumped quite high. If we go back to the Demo app and we see the lifetime earnings here, it's 1138. So that's how many Demo tokens I've been rewarded over the period of me using this device, which is for the last 12 weeks. So 1138 multiplied by 0.5508 is $626. So that's what I've earned from Demo in the last 12 weeks, which on average divided by 12 is $52 a week. Some weeks would have been lower, some weeks would have been higher depending on the token price, but on average it's $52. So, you know, within 6 weeks I've paid for that device, and then everything else after that is just profit. If you get the Macaron device, which is only $99, then obviously they paid that off within 2 weeks, and again everything after that will be profit. So I think that Demo is fantastic. It's one of the best little earners I've got going at the moment. I'm loving using Demo, and for you guys who think it's a scam or a rug pull, then that's your prerogative, but I just think it's a fantastic little miner. So that's the first thing I wanted to talk about. Next thing I want to talk about is crypto.com bots. Now, I've been using the bots for a few weeks now, the grid bots. I did a video on the grid bots a couple of weeks ago showing you how to use the grid bots, how to set one up. You can see that video by clicking the link above. I also did a follow-up video the week, I think it was a week later, 9 days later or something, and I was showing you my earnings from the CRO bot that I set up. I think I put in $250 US dollars, and I made around about $16 profit over the course of a week or thereabouts, which, you know, isn't bad. As I said in that video, the more you put in, obviously the more profit you would make. Now, I did mention in that video that you can lose all your money or your capital is at risk, and that is a warning that obviously crypto.com say when you're investing in bots, but you know, I'm just kind of reiterating that fact. You can lose all your money. Now, someone commented on the YouTube video to say, with this type of bot, you cannot be liquidized. And that's true, you can, theoretically. The way you can lose all your money is if the token that you're buying as part of the token pair loses value. So let's say, for instance, you have a USD AVAX token pair, and you've got a $200 bot. It's 10 grids, so each buy and sell order is for $20. Obviously, when the price goes down, the bot will buy at $20. It'll buy $20 of AVAX, and when it goes up above the baseline token price, then it will sell $20 worth of tokens. If the price continues to go down, and all the bot does is buy, there will come a point when it's utilized all of your funds, your $200, just on purchases. So in theory, yes, you will be left with $200 worth of AVAX. You'll have no USD left because you'll have purchased all the AVAX with it. Now, if the price of AVAX plummeted to a point where it was worth virtually nothing, 1 cent, half a cent, whatever it was, then your $200 is virtually gone. you know, and even more so if you're talking about altcoins. If it was some random coin, which I don't think crypto.com do bots with random coins, but you know, if it was a more you know, a smaller coin, not a blue chip coin like AVAX or Ethereum, but if it was a smaller altcoin, then there is the potential that you could lose the majority of your money and virtually be liquidized. So that's kind of what I meant. That's how you can lose your money, by just buying with the bot and not getting to a point where you can sell, and then the token price dropping to such a point that it's virtually worthless. But over the last week or so, I set up a number of different bots. I've currently got a Algorand bot running. I've not made much money from that. I'll just show you on here. If it wouldn't open before, but if it will open now, I'll show you what my Algorand bot is doing. I only set this one up about 3 or 4 days ago, along with an AVAX bot and a Matic bot and a Cardano bot. I set up a number of them, but this is the only one I've currently got running. The reason why is because I wanted to sell all my positions in the bots to buy AVAX, because if you don't know, AVAX has been pumping like crazy. I sold my position in AVAX about 10 days ago. I made about $300 at the time when I sold it all, and I sold for around about, I don't know, $28, something like that, and it's pumped now to $44, $45, gone back down to around about 40. I'm thinking it's going to get back up there to $50, so I've just bought back in. Is it FOMO? I don't know. Someone asked me on the Discord server, is it FOMO? It might be, but I do think that AVAX is going to pump $50, $60. Just my personal opinion, so I'm hoping to profit a little bit more from AVAX. But anyway, just looking at the bots here, I can show you if it will show me on the screen. No, for some reason, I don't know if the app needs updating. It won't show me, but looking online here, bots, grid bot, I can tell you that, well, I'm down $2.21 on my Algorand USD bot. I put $200 in and I'm down $2.21. It's been running for 5 days, 7 hours and 6 minutes. I'll try and do a screenshot of this so I can just put it on screen and show you. But yeah, I'm currently down on that, but hey ho, not too bothered about that. So yeah, that's what's going on with bots. The final thing I want to talk about is our favorite topic of the month, or my favorite topic, I should say. Yield Nodes. So Yield Nodes have put out another email newsletter on Sunday, their third Advent newsletter, which tells us, again, nothing. It's just all pumping the NFC and, you know, NFT, you know, trying to get people to swap their balance for the NFT. My advice is don't do it. If you want to be a part of any type of legal claim, then I wouldn't transfer your balance to the NFT. You know, it really makes me sick, honestly, because I keep reading comments from people either on my YouTube videos or on the Yield Nodes Facebook group that some people are only just now finding out about the NFT. You know, a lot of this information is not getting out to all of the investors, and some people are literally just finding out about the NFT now and panicking because they think they need to transfer the balance, otherwise they're going to lose some money. And this is from all the crap that we've been fed from Yield Nodes over the last however many months. You know, just newsletter after newsletter or announcement after announcement. Back when Liam Dyson was around, he's no longer here. If you don't know, watch my last video, but he's no longer doing videos on Crypto Yields UK. So the official channel or the official word from Yield Nodes is no more in terms of YouTube. But yeah, all those announcements were all about the NFT and pushing the NFT and trying to get people to you know, transfer the balance to the NFT, and basically scaremongering, really, making people really panic and buy that NFT. And of course, the NFT, as we all know, is worthless. You know, and the smaller NFTs are getting maybe 15% of the value if they do sell on Magic Eden. The bigger ones, you know, $50,000, $60,000, they're getting a fraction of that if they're selling at all. So, you know, just Yield Nodes Legal are the only people at the moment who are actively trying to do something towards recovering our funds. I was part of phase one. I registered my interest as part of phase one. That phase is now closed, but they are opening a phase two Yield Nodes Legal claim in January, I think. So I'll leave a link to the Facebook group down below so you can, try and follow that group. Levi from Yield Nodes Legal is in that group. He announces things all the time in there. So they are doing a phase two for claims with Yield Nodes Legal. Now, there's no guarantee that they'll get any funds back, but they are going down the right channels. They're talking to the right people, legal entities, the FBI or whoever it might be, different, legal entities in various countries. This is probably our best hope at the moment. Somebody did comment on the Yield Nodes video I did last week. Another legal group, I don't know who it is. They said that you can contact them on their Facebook, YouTube page, but I can't find the email address. But basically, this other group claims to be able to, or that they're doing some kind of legal claim as well against Yield Nodes. I can't find it, but if you check out my video last week on Yield Nodes and just flick through the comments there, you'll see the comment from this person who is also trying to seek legal representation and maybe start a class action against Yield Nodes. The last thing I want to say, and I really shouldn't rise to it, but I feel obligated really to kind of defend myself a little bit, because in the Yield Nodes Legal subreddit last week, somebody posted a link to my video and said Simon Kenny is calling out to CoffeeZilla to try and get involved in Yield Nodes, and they shared a link to the video. And then a couple of people commented saying, I've no idea who Simon Kenny is. Let me just find it. They basically said, no idea who Simon Kenny is, but looking at his channel, quick look at his channel, has pretty typical scammer get-rich-quick content. It's not as obnoxious as some other scammers, but still has typical BS about crypto bots, miners, and shilling for CEXs. So, and then somebody else has replied, somebody called Necessary Ad 1877, who seems to be spams this Yield Node forum quite a bit, or this Yield Node subreddit quite a bit with various polls. But he's replied, said, yes, that's exactly who he is. Nothing I put out on my channel is a get-rich-quick scheme. And if anything, I am totally the opposite. All I ever say is, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme, and if you want to get rich quick, then this isn't what you should be doing. Bots are not get-rich-quick schemes. I never claim that they are. The bot I talked about last week, I made $16 in a week. That's not a get-rich-quick scheme, and I would never push it to say it is. Miners, like the Dimo data miner, is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a way of making money. Yes, but it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. As for shilling CEXs or DEXs, I don't shill anything because I don't get paid by any of these companies. I wish I did, but I don't. I only bring to you the platforms that I'm using and give tutorials on how to use them, because people ask me questions on how to do certain things, and I try to facilitate that and bring you these things. Like I say, I really shouldn't rise to it, and I'm not letting it get to me. It's just that I couldn't respond on that Reddit, because when I set up a Reddit account, it said I've not been a member long enough, or I didn't have enough karma or something in order to comment on that post. Otherwise, I would have just posted there to basically say, you've no idea who I am, and I'm here hopefully to help people as much as I can, not to rip people off. Unlike some people, some YouTubers who have pushed Yield Nodes back in the day, did the audit for Yield Nodes, claimed that Yield Nodes had all these funds, and now look where they are or where they're not. You know, they don't even comment on it anymore. And you know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to go through the names of these people again, but you know, these are the real culprits who are ripping users like you off and me off, you know, because I've listened to some of this stuff in the past as well. You know, and they've made a lot of money. They've had backhanders, no doubt, from Yield Nodes. They probably got their investments back from Yield Nodes. They pumped it, they pumped it, they pumped it. They got more and more people in to make Yield Nodes millions and millions of dollars. And now where are they? Nowhere to be seen. And Yield Nodes are laughing at you and I because they're spending all of our hard-earned money. And it really makes me sick, you know, that people will stoop so low, especially these so-called righteous crypto YouTubers. Anyway, that's about all I've got to say on that matter. The other thing is that on my Yield Nodes video, I often get a few thumbs down, which again doesn't bother me. You know, people are entitled to dislike something. Excuse me. But I would be interested to know, these people who have disliked the video, to know why you've disliked it. Not to say, oh, it's crap and you can't produce a video, or you can't present, or you talk a load of rubbish, whatever. But if it's because you think the content or what I'm saying about Yield Nodes is inaccurate, then by all means leave your comments down below. Let me know exactly why you think Yield Nodes is something that we should be excited about for the future, and why you don't think that we've all lost our money, and why you don't think that what they're now doing to us in terms of the NFT and this slow exit from the platform with all our funds, you know, let me know why you think, you know, the opposite, and what it is they're doing to make you feel positive about Yield Nodes. That's about it. All I've got to say now is, you know, I hope you all have a really wonderful Christmas time if you celebrate Christmas. If you don't, then I hope you have a wonderful time anyway. If you're unfortunate enough to be on your own at Christmas, then by all means come on over to my Discord server and, you know, just join there. It's not much, but you know, there's people there. I'll be there. People there who are friendly and will chat, and we can have a virtual drink together. And on that topic, for my good fellows over on the Discord server, I've got a 12-year-old old Pulteney here. I know some of my friends on the Discord server, Dimo, Umbul, Zol, Yasik, all you guys. Cheers to you. This is a 12-year-old old Pulteney. I know you like your whiskies, you fellas. So this is a little salute to you. Thanks for being part of the Discord. Thanks for, you know, the chats and all the advice and sharing knowledge and information. Really appreciate it. Hope that we can do lots more together in the future, and I'll see you again next year. Cheers.